Good afternoon, and thanks again to all of you for joining us. It's Friday.
She's a familiar face.
For how we as states move forward.
Front and center during the pandemic.
Oh, it's very important. If there's no communication, I don't know where the deaf would be right now.
Of our long-term care facilities.
Laura Hill delivers potentially life-saving details without uttering a word.
Honestly, I never dreamed that would be something that I would be able to take the opportunity to do because I feel like I'm just a regular person.
But they need to be done as soon as we can.
The Midlothian woman is Governor Northam's official signer, appearing by his side at every press conference.
My only response to that would be...
One thing that I've learned is to breathe and relax, focus on the message and the content to the best of my abilities.
It's a pressure-filled position she never expected, but the woman who teaches hard of hearing and deaf children in Richmond Public Schools did not hesitate when the call came.
That's one thing that's common with the deaf in Virginia, is that when this hit, they needed to understand how dangerous COVID-19 is.
Laura is fluent in American Sign Language. In fact, the 49-year-old teaches signing at J. Sargent Reynolds Community College.
Oh, it's a beautiful language. It's the language of the deaf.
But Laura doesn't just use signing professionally. It's her primary form of communicating.
I've been deaf since I was born.
ASL serves her well. Laura's parents, husband, and daughter are deaf, but her only son can hear.
It's not a spoken language, it's a visual language.
The native Texan learned to sign in her teens. She made such an impression. Laura earned the title Miss Deaf Texas.
Deaf people can do anything. There aren't any barriers for what a deaf person can do aside from the ability to hear.
I'm thrilled that we have a deaf interpreter in the state of Virginia. I'm so happy to be part of that team.
When we get to the point where we can ease some of the restrictions.
During the press conferences at the state capitol, Laura works in tandem with fellow signer Liz Leach.
The work that they're doing.
Liz interprets what Governor Northam says. Laura signs it for all Virginians to see.
A native signer will always be able to add a little more value and connection to the community.
We're able to understand one another. We don't have to worry about miscommunication.
But most importantly, please be safe. Please continue to follow our guidelines.
No one knows how long her new role will last, but signer Laura Hill promises to be the bridge for others like her, all while silently lending her hands.
I've been able to encourage them on their journey, and if seeing me succeed helps them, that's fantastic for them to know that there aren't any limits, that a deaf person can do this job.
And we're going to get through this together, so have a great weekend. Thank you.